What's up, fellas? Let me ask you guys a question. If you are out there in the dating world, I'm just theoretically throwing this at you guys, and you're looking to make an honest woman out of a stripper, and you keep getting nothing but failure after failure after failure, are you making the right decision? No, right? No, because you looking for love in all the wrong places. And only simps do that shit. Anyway, now let's get to how a lot of women seem to think when it comes to dating. Okay? And this is a universal issue. I know this is on Black Conscience and Fury. But like I said, it ain't just my conscience because I'm a black dude. It's because I just have a lot of just anger that I need to get off my chest and I need to talk to you guys about. So anyway, follow me on this one. Now imagine listening to a woman tell you that the only reason she wants the guy is because all the other women want him, which is how a lot of women think. They see you don't have any children, you keep to yourself, you're not in a relationship right now, and they don't want to touch you. You know why? Because a lot of them feel that you're not desirable. They don't ever factor in or even comprehend the fact that somebody just wants to be left alone. Somebody wants to make better choice of women. Somebody just don't want to be taken for a fool or taken for granted. So they keep to themselves. Or they don't want to they're not looking to get into a relationship at this point because they have standards. And I like to fancy myself as a person who has standards. And while the idea of a relationship is warming, you just can't jump in head first all the time. You got to dip your toes into that pool sometimes. Not literally into a woman because they do nasty shit like that sometimes. Some freaks out there. But all joking aside, you have to basically fill this out. You can't just keep rushing into situations, right? Right? So imagine you as a guy thinking like a lot of these females think. You only want that female because all the guys want her. Well, we to a degree. I mean, if a woman looks attractive, it's a given by men. It's a given. If she's attractive, we know guys are gonna shoot their shot. Shit, because you're trying to do it too. My thing is when she is susceptible and open to all those shots being shot at her, on her, or in her, do you really want to wife somebody like that up? I didn't think so. I did not think so. So figure this out. That's an skewed logic, isn't it? Like why would you go at if you know this guy is skeeting all up in other females and he's doing all this other stuff and got all these kids, why are you in a rush to add to the merry brew? And at the end of the day, what have you won that the other females have not won? Well, some of them have got their consolation prize, and that's a bastard child. But this is where I'm going at with this. Men, back to the whole analogy with strippers. Now she only gives a fuck about you because you're throwing money at her, right? That's not a wife, right? And now females, if you listen to this before you flag it as hate speech, like y'all always do on YouTube. Anyway, look, if you were throwing nothing but vagina at men like this who have a lot of vagina around them, what you think he's going after you for? Okay? Now I'm saying, look, you date whoever, whatever you want to date. My thing is, I don't want to hear no belly aching. I don't want to hear no complaining when you don't want to break the habits that have got you nowhere. That goes for anybody who just continue to make stupid mistakes dating, and then you expect people to adjust to your fuckery, but you don't want to fix the fuckery that you want people to adjust to. Make it make sense, somebody. Somebody make it make sense. Because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be chasing after a female who is touchy feely, flirty with a whole bunch of guys. You're not worth it. That should show you. She is exercising her options, which is great. But that should show you that she's not taking you serious. And she's not ready to be in a relationship. So that should automatically have you like, you know what, I'm gonna back the fuck off. I'm gonna back the fuck off. That's what you should do to anybody. But people, especially a lot of women, like emotionally chasing emotionally unavailable men. Like men who don't give a fuck about them because they somehow get this mental reward because of self-esteem issues and shit, that if they can turn this guy into a caring man, a man that actually give a shit about them, instead of acting the way he is acting, which is probably him at his truest form, like not giving a shit. Like, you know what, I'm just here for this. I'm just doing this and stuff. I can leave at any time. You don't want to give it to me, I'll find somebody else who will. And women don't want that bitch to win. She wants to. She don't want him going elsewhere. But ultimately, who's winning? He is, and you're losing because you let him do shit to you and put you through things because you feel like you competing with some woman. And I'm like, you know what? The whole logic is just fucking stupid. But of course, as usual, I digress. So as usual, because I'm a fury, I'm here, and now I'm out. Peace.